Welcome to the Life Makeovers podcast. My name is Cindy D. Whitmer, and I am the Midlife Makeover Coach, helping you turn your midlife into your best life, one step at a time. Through powerful conversations, my own midlife roller coaster story, and over 3 decades of helping people transform their lives through counseling and coaching, I am on a mission to help you create your own definition of success and happiness. Thank you for being here. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here with me today. I hope you're having a great day so far. And today I want to talk to you about doing a little check-in with yourself. We're at kind of the middle of the year now, and I think it's a great time to just check in with yourself and see how you feel like you're doing. So I've got some questions for you, and I want you to look at this on a scale of 0 to 10. Like 0, this is not you're not feeling good at all about where you're at. Like there's room for massive, massive improvement in this area. And 10 is like you are rocking it. Like you feel so good in this area of your life that you really don't even think there's need for much improvement. Okay, so I want you to think about each of these areas of your life and give yourself a little assessment right now from 0 to 10 for each one. And I recommend you not overthink this. Like if a number comes in your mind, then that's probably the most appropriate answer. That's probably your intuition giving you an answer to this. If you start thinking too much about it, you might get stuck, with where you're at. And if you're like, well, maybe I'm a 5, maybe I'm a 6, maybe I'm 5, maybe I'm a 6. I wonder if I'm a 5 or I wonder if I'm 6. Please don't belabor it for yourself. Just choose one or the other. That tells us you're right in the middle with something. And then we're going to talk about what to do with whatever your numbers are. Okay. So there's 7 different ones. So if you're in a situation where you have a piece of paper and you're able to write and jot these down, you might want to do this. So again, this is just a little life assessment to do to sort of check in with yourself mid-year, see how you're doing, and then we'll talk a little bit about how this can be useful to you as you move forward. So number 1, how much do you feel at home where you are? How much do you feel at home where you are? So, I mean, literally where you live. And how at home do you feel? Because my belief is that your home should feel like your sanctuary. Like I want it to be your safe space in life. I hope you feel safe and joyful everywhere, but of all places, home ought to be a very, very comforting place where you really feel like you can be yourself more than anywhere else in the world. And so is your home your sanctuary? Do you love your home? Does it align with who you are? Do you feel really, really good there? On a scale of 0 to 10, where would you put yourself? Okay, where would you put yourself there? Okay. All right. Number 2. Do you have enough money? Do you have enough money? Now, this is an interesting question because people have so many beliefs about money, so many different perspectives about money. And some people think they never, ever, ever, ever have enough, even if they have, more than many, 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 many people out there. Some people feel they have enough when they barely have any from other people's perspectives. So this is your definition of quote unquote enough. Are you comfortable, in other words, financially? At what level, from a scale of 0 to 10, do you feel comfortable in your life, secure financially free, whatever terms you want to put on it? Give yourself a number around that. Okay. Giving you a moment, each of these. Okay, the next one. How about your health? How do you feel about your health? And again, please define this as you define this, but this could be physical health, spiritual health, emotional health, mental health. We've got all kinds of health out there, don't we? But in that area of your life where you're looking at body, mind, um, and so forth, how are you feeling about your health at this point? One of the great concerns that people in midlife share with me all the time is their concern for their health and how they're aging and what that path is going to be like from here on out. And so instead of just, saying to yourself, well, I'm just getting older, I'm just slowing down, it's all, the body just doesn't do what it used to do, and all those kinds of things, we might want to catch that kind of language or those kind of thoughts right now and start to believe that our aging can be a wonderful process and that we can be vibrant and energetic if we want to be into our 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s. So how are you feeling about your health? Where are you at with that one? Okay, next one. How much fun are you having? How much fun are you having? Right now, I know it's off the charts. You're enjoying yourself because you're listening to this podcast. See, I'm having fun doing the podcast. Everybody laugh with me. Come on. How much fun are you having? Seriously, from 0 to 10. Are you having enough fun in your life? Or are you not having enough fun? Where would you put yourself? Okay, next one. I am ready for whatever comes my way. I am ready for whatever comes my way. How prepared do you feel in life? How confident are you in yourself that you can handle anything that comes your way in life, that you will be able to handle it no matter what it is? I am ready for whatever comes my way. And, the more honest you are with yourself, responding to these, the better, the more you're going to be able to utilize it in a way that's helpful to you. So please be honest. And it's just for you to know. It's private. So be honest. Be super honest. Okay, here's the next one. I am at peace with my past. Ooh. 0 to 10. How at peace with your past are you? I am at peace with my past. Oh, and the past is last week. The past is last month. The past is last year. The past is 10 years ago, 50 years ago. I am at peace with my past. 0 to 10. Okay. And the last one, I look forward to the future. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much are you looking forward to the future? Or are you dreading it? A lot of women tell me in midlife that they see nothing ahead but more aging, illness, death, the deaths of other people they love, caregiving for people who lose their independence, struggle. That's the future they see. So are you looking forward to the future? Where are you at? And then there's others of us who I really look forward to the future. I don't think about the future too much. I like to live in the right now. But when I do think about, things to look forward to in the future that I know of anyway, I get really excited about it. So, okay. So there you have it. How much do you feel at home where you are? Do you have enough money? How do you feel about your health? How much fun are you having? I am ready for whatever comes my way. I am at peace with my past. I look forward to the future. So I want you to look over your numbers now. And what I really, really love to see as a coach, as someone who cares about you very much, is eights, nines, and tens. Like if you all wrote down eights, nines, and tens for all of those questions, I would be like, yay, you are rocking and rolling. Life sounds really pretty great. And not that there isn't room for it to get even better and better if you'd like, or stronger, or whatever the words are. But that is really, uh, that feels good, right? That would feel really, really good. And on the flip side of that, if a lot of you are down in the 1, 2, 3 range, if there's areas where you're at 0, 1, 2, and 3, like really, really low scores for any of these, please, please, please get some kind of help to help you begin to turn those things around. I mean, that just from my perspective, not that I want you to feel judged, but from my assessment along with you as someone who cares about you and is an expert in human behavior and change and transformation, that sounds pretty concerning to me. And I'd like to see those numbers go up. Now, I don't mean you got to get from a 2 to a 10 in the next week. Come on. I don't mean that. But how about you start to move from a 2 to a 3? Or think to yourself, what would my 3 look like if it were now a 5 or a 6? Like what would have to happen in my financial life if I have a 2 right now to feel like a 6? And then start to take steps that move you in that direction. Does this make sense? I hope so. So we want those really low numbers to begin to start crawling up the scale. And this can start today, actually. Now, those middle numbers, the 4s, the 5s, the 6s, the 7-ishes, the 4, 5, 6s, especially right there, smack in the middle, that sounds pretty, it's okay. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's just right in there. Maybe you feel reasonably satisfied, but not like you're rocking and rolling. So depending on your standards for yourself, you may be fine sitting right there in the middle. I'd love to see everybody pushing up into the 8, 9s, and 10s, because to me, in my evaluation anyway, just from my perspective personally and professionally, getting up to the 8, 9, and 10 area feels super good. Life feels like a great journey. You feel secure, you feel happy, you're having a good time, you feel reasonably healthy, you feel comfortable at home. There's really some good energy in the 8, 9, 10 area. And the better we feel, the better we're going to feel. Like the more we feel gratitude in our life for what we have, the more we will be given to feel more gratitude about. So it really feeds on itself. And then the other way does too. If you're just feeling really, really bad in life in several areas, or feel like you can't make any strides or whatever, you feel stuck, then that's going to kind of feed on itself and add more negativity to your experience. And then your energy levels will be in a lower energy, a more negative space, which makes it even harder to climb up that scale some more. So please utilize this in whatever way that you can to take an honest look at your life and go, where am I really thriving? Now, this is another scenario. Some of you may be in 8, 9, 10, in the 8, 9, 10 area in 2 or 3 different areas and feel really super good, but maybe like your health stinks, right? Maybe you have like a 0 or 1 or 2 or something because you're dealing with a serious health concern, or you're upset about your weight, or you think you're aging too quickly, or, whatever. So any areas where you've got those lower numbers, whether it's 1 area or 7, start to chip away at those and go, gosh, what would it look like if I just bumped it up another notch or 2? What if I was up another number or 2 in this area? And then keep strong where you are strong. Don't neglect those areas that you feel super good about. Keep those things strong. and then just see what can come from just looking at these. And then I would say, take a step. Take what is one step you could take in each area where you want to move the needle upward. Okay, what's the next best step you could take to move the needle forward in an area in your life? And start to do that. And then maybe in a week or two, you look at your numbers again, you look at these questions again, come back and listen to this podcast again if you didn't write them down, so you can, and do another assessment and see where your numbers are now. And then look a month from now and 3 months from now. And then by the end of the year, see and compare. Here's where I was in the middle of the year. Here's where I am now, and see how things have shifted one way or the other to help you step into the next year with some ideas of changes that you want to make. So I hope this little assessment has been helpful and caused you to give some real honest sense of where you're at in these areas. And if you need my help or would like more help with this, as a coach, I would be so happy to help you move those numbers up. Let's all be 8s, 9s, and 10s, and together. And coaching can really help you do that. It is a process of transformation where you have the guidance and support and accountability that a coach can offer, plus lots of tips, tools, strategies that you may not know of, you may never heard of, that can really get you from A to B. And that is exactly what I do. So please check out my private coaching program at cindydwhitmer.com. And if you're interested, just fill out the little 5-minute application and we will get on the phone and talk about it. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for listening to the Life Makeovers podcast. If you'd like to connect with me on social media, find out more about my coaching programs, or download my free ebook, The Midlife Makeover Method, The Secret to Loving Yourself Fully and Living on Your Terms, then head over to my website at www.cindydwhitmer.com and have a wonderful day.